So, I really liked the reading for I Will Not Read Your Fucking Script because I just found that I agreed with a lot of it. And I don't know whether this is just me, but I never want people to read my work. Not because I feel like I don't benefit from feedback. It's not like I can't take constructive criticism. I just, because I'm my own biggest critic, I don't think anything I write is good enough to read or get feedback on. So, I know that's something I have to get messed with, whatever. So, like, this thesis thing, presentation is giving me so much anxiety. But I really liked the lines, which brings us to an ugly truth about many aspiring screenwriters. They think that screenwriting doesn't actually require the ability to write, just the ability to come up with a cool story that would make a cool movie. And, like, I can't actually believe that a lot of people think that way. And I don't know whether it's because I'm coming at it from, like, a teacher perspective, but I, for one, know that if you are a good writer, you are also a big reader, and vice versa. So, just like every teacher is a teaching of writing, not just English teachers, the fact that screenwriters, aspiring screenwriters, think that all you need is a cool idea. But a cool idea doesn't mean dick if you can't tell that story correctly. Duh. So, I mean, that's why things flop. That's why movies are terrible. Some movies are terrible. That's why some storylines just don't make it. Why some characters aren't believable. So, that's really surprising to me. But I agree with it. If you can't convey the story in a way that's exciting, if you spend too much time writing the intro to the scene and don't spend any time on the climax, then what's the point? But I had that perspective before I read this. I think that comes from my fiction background. I know what it takes to make a good story, and I know when I'm not doing that. So, that brings me to the cut and polish. I cut some stuff. It was mostly just superfluous language that I had in there because I tried to be a fiction writer too much in my descriptions, and I wasn't clear and concise. But I don't know, because I was frustrated with the fact that the assignment was, yeah, if you're reading the scene and you think you don't need it, cut it. I'm like, okay, well, I read the whole script, and I'm like, well, do I need any of this shit? And I can't tell whether I'm just so frustrated with this script that I don't think any of it's good enough anymore, and so I just want to cut all of it, or whether, like, some scenes are good, and I think I'm just being too hard on myself. So, like, long story long, my cutting process was fine. I didn't cut any major scenes. I mostly just trimmed and tried to take a lot of fluffy language out of there, fixed spelling errors and grammar errors, and I'm going to read through it a few more times and fix things. But, yeah, I kept looking at each scene, and I'm like, well, do I need this? I don't know. I still don't know. Which probably means I should have cut everything. But I think I'm just being too hard on myself now. So that's how the assignment went. Really enjoyed the reading assignment other than that, and looking forward to the next edit of my script. So.